All right, this is Aviana, Oblivion, band I've never heard of. Song dropped 9 months ago, so earlier in 2021. This is a suggestion from a good buddy of mine. It's going to be metalcore, I assume, kind of getting off of the prog rock track that I've been on, but I'm looking forward to this a lot. Never heard of this band. This is from the Arising Empire record label. I'm assuming it's a record label account on YouTube. It's their official music video. We're just going to jump right in. I like it already. Oh, yeah. Those bass kicks hit hard. I wonder if that is a guitar or a synth. The riff itself is fun. I mean, it's staying right there. Ooh. I'm getting a lot of Wage War. Ooh. So the riffing is pretty static. I like the tone, it's not doing a whole lot. Kind of panning left and right. I like that hi-hat right there. Staying right here, man. Those highs remind me a lot of Wage War too. It's still doing the same thing riff-wise. Well, maybe a little bit of a majory twist on those chords. Maybe it's just the synth in the background, I don't know. I kind of like the shouted vocals, like pitch tune shouts, and maybe a clean track in the back too. I mean, it's relentless. I like that. I wonder if we're gonna get like a true breakdown, even though this whole song is basically a breakdown. Just dead a little bit. I like this panning they're doing right now. Like they're keeping the riff over here, and then they have the hi-hat kind of between both. I do need a little bit more variety in the riff, I'll say that. What are we getting here? Chill bridge. I'm expecting it's just gonna stay heavy, like a true breakdown, maybe. Ooh, little electronic stuff. Okay. It sounds like it's just gonna be the same riff, though. You can hear it in the background over here. I'm getting a lot of Mick Gordon too in the tuning of the guitars. Maybe a little bit overproduced, but not terribly. I mean, I like Mick Gordon. Oh yeah. Whew. Maybe a slight variance in the riff. Oh, that would really slow him down. Nice. Is this just gonna be a fade out? Nope. I mean, I like a lot of the stuff that's going on in this song, but I can also understand why people wouldn't like it. At least the chorus is a little interesting, though. There's a little bit of a majory twist in the chords. It's definitely the guitar chords that are changing a little bit. Not necessarily the riffing, but like the notes they're playing. But this is just, it's been the same the whole time right here. Yeah, I mean, that was certainly fun. I can't complain too much because I love that kind of music. I mean, just straight, aggressive, super bass heavy, not bass guitar, but like just the low end, like the lower register. I mean, that's my kind of thing, especially if it's just casual listening or like at a concert or something like that. I mean, I would definitely get down to that song, no doubt. But at the same time, I can acknowledge that there wasn't a whole lot going on, especially riff wise. I mean, can you tell me like more than like three or four different parts where they strayed away from just the I mean, it was pretty much that the entire time. Um, like I said a couple times, the chorus typically, I mean, in that kind of a song, the chorus would not be what I'm drawn to, but just because of the monotony of everything else, and I apologize if I'm talking too much shit, but the chorus broke up that monotony. It still certainly chugged a lot, but it seemed like, I mean, I swear that they had a little bit of like kind of a major vibe, like I'm talking like in keys, like kind of a majory vibe in the chord structure of the chorus. And I would need somebody else who knows more than me to kind of confirm that. But it certainly was a feeling that I got. It sounded like maybe there was also like a little bit of a clean track vocally in the background of the chorus, and then they clearly had the kind of the pitch shifted shouted vocals that everybody does nowadays. Couldn't hear any bass guitar at all. Maybe it's just because everything's down tuned so low. Drum wise, I mean, a lot of just straight crashing, and then it sounded like the bass kicks, like the bass drum kicks, were following the guitar, the rhythm guitar, which is pretty common in a lot of djenty stuff anyway. I did love the way that the bass kick sounded. I mean, that kind of thing where it just pummels you. I mean, I love that. I love when it's up front in the mix and when it's thick and there's a lot of depth behind it. I mean, sometimes people can put it up front in the mix, but there's not a whole lot of depth behind it. First example that comes to mind would be like old school Lamb of God. I mean, I love Lamb of God, so it's not a complaint, but it's pretty obvious that their kick drum sound in their early stuff was just it was very very thin in my opinion, and I mean that could have just been a sign of the times. I mean that was forever ago, late '90s, I think now, maybe mid '90s. But other than that, I definitely like the hi hat usage, and maybe it was the like second part of the verses. Maybe I mean he definitely brought it out a couple of different times, and it was when they were kind of panning the riff back and forth, and then they kept the just that like half open hi hat that was very, what is it called, washy, where you could really hear those two cymbals kind of collapsing against each other as you're hitting it. That was a lot of fun too, because obviously I'm drawn to those hi hat things, even if it wasn't the focus and it wasn't necessarily what you would call like that like sexy groove. It was just more. It was definitely groovy. I mean, it was djenty groovy, but it certainly was a different kind of groove than the kind of stuff that we've been seeing from Carnival and those other types of proggy bands. Overall, I mean, this is a lot of fun. I can't say that I would ever skip this song if I heard it, unless I'd heard it a lot of times recently. It would certainly go right on my metalcore playlist, just because I love having a playlist of stuff that goes hard like that. Again, this is Avinia. I don't know, Oblivion. Thanks a lot for the suggestion, Kyle, and we'll see more later.